Hello everyone and welcome back to Ace Attorney Investigations 2 Prosecutor's Gambit. I'm starting to feel a little bit bad for Winner. Just a little bit. Because it's very clear that he is out of his depth. And I want to know what his deal is. But anyway, we're in the middle of tearing down his argument, so I don't feel too bad right this second. Or at least Mr. Thief might. You guys are that desperate to get on my good side, huh? Fine, I don't know what the heck you're talking about, but take it away. Can't believe I'm taking orders from this guy, but whatever, anything for the truth. That's the spirit. Before you get too carried away, the goddess of justice has no need of your help. We will find the truth ourselves.
Ouch! Why so frosty, Judge G? Your baby prosecutor just gave us the big thumbs up. What's the issue here?
Well, the issue is I don't want the truth getting out.
Oh, wait, don't tell me the committee has some dirty little secret it doesn't want us finding out.
That is probably where this is going. I'm not required to explain myself to you. But if you feel that you absolutely must participate in the investigation, perhaps you can prove to me that it would be worth our while to keep you around. I can't. What exactly does she have in mind here? Who triggered the release of the poison gas? You can answer this question. I will consent to your participation in the investigation. Ooh.
You heard the lady, Smiles. Somebody opened up the Pisces case and let out that gas. Considering what we've learned so far, there's only one person it could possibly be, no?
Yes, the answer is indisputable. Is it? In that case, please kindly provide it now. Who released the poison gas? I have no freaking idea. Ooh, this is a rough question to walk into. Uh-oh. Well, all right. So here's the thing I have going for me is there's really only 3 people it could be. Carmelo, which is weird that he would poison himself, but I can't rule it out. Duty Bound. And Delicia Scone. Ooh, this is a tough one. I'm so sorry we're coming back on this. That's this is a rough way to start. Because I don't remember. Like, I have, like, a high-level understanding of what transpired. Oof. Like, they were together as far as I can tell. Right? But also she moved, so alright. I don't know why she's around though. That's also weird. Did he do it to himself? It's kind of what I'm leaning towards. Make himself out to look like the victim? Or did he screw up?
Take that!
The victim, Carmel Augusto, is the only person to have entered the Autumn Wing.
Yeah, there we go.
Thus, only he could have opened the case.
Correct. That appears to be the only logical answer. Very well. I will permit your participation in this investigation to continue. Yeah, I don't think that was supposed to be as difficult as I made it out to be, but... However, if at any point I feel you are contributing nothing of value, you will be removed. Immediately.
Understood.
Even if Mr. Gusto did open the case, we still have no idea why. Alright, Mr. Edgeworth, tell me what you want to see.
Let's use the data we've collected to recreate the scene before the poison gas went off.
On it! Okay. Don't scare me like that. So this is what you're talking about. You're Mr. Thief.
Let's begin by examining the Pisces sculpture.
Okay.
There's a generous amount of ubiquium frozen to the underside of the top part of the case.
Yeah, which is what's keeping that lid on real tight. The actual gas lid is all cracked though, right? Somebody really went down on your little horse house there, huh, Pisces?
Do you have any idea how the glass lid might have come to be so cracked?
Well, it doesn't look like the outer facing side of the glass suffered any damage.
No, I see, so we have a cracked piece of glass that we know was ice cold on its inner facing side. And we also know it wasn't damaged in any direct way on its outer facing surface. Thoughts?
Ice cold makes me think of the way you glare at people, sir. Cracks makes me think about those deeply etched lines on your forehead. Ooh.
It was cracked by heat expansion. Applying heat to the ice-cold glass from the outside will cause it to crack.
Right.
Huh? Well, I appreciate the science lesson, but why is it all heat cracked in the first place?
Yeah.
Why indeed, a heat-cracked glass lid, lined on its underside with frozen ubiquium.
You look like the cat that got the cream, Mouserino. You know what happened, don't ya?
I certainly do, and what's more, I know how Mr. Gusto opened the case.
What? But you didn't give me a chance to figure it out first. It would have been quite the wait. Well, don't keep it to yourself, Edgeworth. I want answers. How did Mr. Gusto open the case? Wait, what? Oh, wait. Right? Possibly to heat something. Bam!
The blowtorch showed signs of being used recently when it was found here in the Autumn Wing. I think it's likely that it was used on the glass lid, causing it to crack.
A blowtorch? Who uses a blowtorch to open a glass case? Oh, I get it. Mr. Gusto was trying to melt the frozen ubiquium so he could open the lid.
Indeed.
You beat me to the answer by a second, but we'll see who wins in the end. Don't try and tell us you nearly had it. You didn't have a clue. Nuh-uh, it was Edgeworth making things hard to understand.
Okay, would you mind updating the recreation so that Mr. Winner can follow along too?
Sure, just for him. Alright, here goes. I like Larry sitting there sketching. I don't know why his name wasn't coming to my brain.
Mr. Gusto was alone in the Autumn Wing, and while he was in here, he used his blowtorch to melt the frozen ubiquium on the underside of the lid.
And?
As the ubiquium melted, it mixed with the asphyxion that was already present inside the glass case.
Wait, was someone trying to kill him then? Knowing he would do that.
Thereby producing our poisonous gas.
That doesn't seem to line up, though.
When Mr. Gusto had finally managed to open the lid, he would have released the gas and poisoned himself.
So he had to have not known it was there, right?
He made it as far as the fountain room where he collapsed.
So he opened the case and out came the gas, huh? It seems we got there in the end.
Why the heck a doodle-doo did he want to open the case in the first place?
I'm not sure. In fact, we don't even know what his ultimate goal was.
I'm thinking he might have come here for the same reason I did. To check out not the Autumn Wing, but the Winter Wing.
Yeah.
You remember, right? I thought this was where the Winter Wing was when we first got here.
Caught you out too, did it, my little Eddie Lumpkin? I was ever so confused over the being where Chili Wink's room was all those years ago. There's even the same little tree in front of the blessed door. Who wouldn't be all at 6s and 7s, eh? I don't know that I've heard the expression all at 6s and 7s. Did everyone involved with the IS-7 incident make the same mistake? I think we need to go and take another look at the Winter Wing. Time to see how quickly I convince Mr. Winter, I suppose. Eureka, ladies and gentlemen, I have the answer. No, you don't.
The answer to, what exactly?
The man was gonna end it all. A dramatic exit stage left sort of artsy-fartsy farewell. My head is in my forehead to such a degree. Have you been listening at all this whole time? In my level, I barely need to listen to a word and still understand exactly half of, half of what's going on. I'm gonna print that one. Well, I mean, I don't really go into work anymore, but if I did, this would be, I would print the screenshot and put it at my desk. I mean, I might just do it the next time I'm there anyway, because that's fantastic. Perhaps I can explain a few finer details to you later, Eustace. Winner's prerogative. Winner's, sure, thanks, Gavel. Thank you indeed. I find it's always best to leave things like child wrangling to a professional. In the meantime, don't you have something to tell Mr. Edgeworth and his friends? Oh yeah, I totally forgot.
What is it now?
I took the liberty of investigating our friendly pink pharmacist here. Uh-huh. Or rather, I had one of my underlings do it. You have underlings? How did you get underlings? That's nothing to brag about, you know. Shut up, can't you see I'm talking? Anyway, let's put a pin in my suicide theory for now. Yeah. Sure. I have something more important to tell you. It's, it was Miss Delicious who set up the poison gas trap. What now? Eek! How could you say that? I was greatly saddened to learn of this, Miss Scone. Okay. Your profession is one dedicated to saving lives, and yet you used your expertise to try and take one. I'm sorry? I beg your pardon. How dare you? I did no such thing.
And perhaps you could explain, Mr. Winter?
Yes, please do. I don't know. Please do, so I can refute your theory, but please don't, because it will hurt my brain. You bet I can. Get a load of this. This is Miss Delicious's pharmacist license. Yeah, it checks out. This is right here that she's authorized to handle Infesticide Ultra. Okay, that still doesn't. You can be authorized to handle all sorts of things. Doesn't mean you have them.
The product that we have established contains asphyxian, one of the ingredients of our poison gas.
I mean, it's certainly a lead to follow, but come on, man. Exactly. It's almost impossible for ordinary people to get a hold of that stuff. Right, so you would kind of abuse that, though. Right? But Miss Delicious is no ordinary person. She's a card-carrying pharmacist. I didn't do it. This is all just a terrible misunderstanding. Like, I don't think she's wholly uninvolved. Like, I'm wondering if she got it for some other reason, and then, like, whoever did this knew that the finger would point at her. Just because of how difficult that is to get.
Objection!
That's not all. There's a bottle of Infesticide Ultra in the victim's pocket. Right. What does that prove? And what do you know? It's covered in your fingerprints. So she definitely had it. But who told her to get it? We know that you and Miss Bound took the victim to the medical room. What better moment to slip the bottle into his pocket, But why? What sense would that make? No. None of this is holding up very well. Just throwing that out there. Only one person on the premises licensed to carry Infesticide Ultra. And that was you, Miss Scone. I believe that she was the one who got it. Furthermore, you are acquainted with Miss Bound, the owner of the gallery. And then you would have had access to the building and ample opportunity to prepare your trap. And no, dear, listen, you don't understand. That Infesticide Ultra was stolen from me. Lying will only lengthen your sentence, Miss Scone. She's not lying. Not entirely. I'm not lying. Oh, it's in my bag somewhere. I'm sure of it. What is she looking for? Police report. That's not it. That's not it. Wait. That cloth looks familiar. Yeah. Ah, here we go. I knew it was in here somewhere. Look. Police report.
What is this?
There's something written on it, I think.
April 1st, complaint filed, offense theft. Item stolen, Infanticide Ultra, 1 bottle.
She filed a police report.
There's a crime report relating to a theft.
What? See, you silly billies, I told you somebody pinched it off me a week ago, no less. What you mean to say that it was not in your possession at any point today? That's exactly what I mean to say. I think the bottle you found might be the one I lost. Yep. I always have some in my medicine bag, just in case, you know. And I'm supposed to keep my bag locked up tight, but, well, I'd forget my head if it wasn't screwed on. Good thing all you have is deadly poison. And now, thanks to silly old me, someone's gone and mixed up a cloud of poison gas with the stuff.
No, I see. But why on earth would you carry such a hazardous substance around with you?
Like I said, just in case, you never know when one of them might appear. You mean the ghastly little creatures that run around in people's nice clean kitchens type of them? You could just roll up a newspaper and whack! One and done. Psst, gavel. What do I do now? Of course. I think perhaps it might be wise to confirm the authenticity of the crime report, just to be safe. Okay, fair. Can't hurt to verify Miss Scone's story, after all. She may be lying to us. Good idea. All right, I'm gonna go give the precinct a call. Don't go anywhere. The Miss Scone might not be guilty after all.
Indeed, if she really were the one who set up the poison gas trap, then I highly doubt she would have used a method that directly implicates her.
Right.
So, who do you think did it, Smiles?
Someone with knowledge of the victim's likely behavior, and the time and the means to prepare. The 2 factors which point to one very specific person.
Oh yeah, and who might that be? Don't leave us hanging, big guy.
Who had the means to steal the infanticide and dress one room up to look like...
But it's not. No. No. I refuse. I refuse. Nope. Oh, I don't want to. Can I just pretend it's somebody else?
Take that!
Surely only Miss Bound, the proprietor of these premises, could possibly have prepared in such a way.
Oh, I don't know.
We'll need some evidence to support such a theory, nonetheless.
So it was her, huh? Strange, it's like he already knew. Is it though? Wait, what? Alright, sorry, I see my controller stopped working for a second.
Woo, nice shooting, Miles Reno. I might have had to make that associate position a permanent deal.
That is not what I was hoping for.
I'm back with results.
The police have confirmed that the theft really was reported and logged, which means we may have been a little hasty with some of our conclusions, team.
You mean that every single one of your conclusions proved to be hogwash?
No, I mean, we're only just getting started.
Oh, then what's our next move?
Well, first we need to go talk to Miss Bound.
Then...
And then I'll think about what to do after that. Eustace. Mr. Gusso's real destination appears to have been the Winter Wing. Perhaps it would be worth having someone investigate that room more thoroughly. Oh yeah, we should totally do that. Flatfoot, go investigate the Winter Wing. Yes, sir. And Gavel, we're going to talk to Miss Bound. Very good, Eustace.
We'll join you if you don't mind.
No, it's not her. It's kind of what I was leaning towards, though. I remember at the beginning, I was like, oh, she blamed someone for what happened to Tangarosa. Is it, what's his name? Specifically? Gusto? I'm gonna forget that name 1,000 times. Alright, you have your orders. Go talk to Bound for me. Hey, Mr. Winter, weren't we going to talk with Miss Bound ourselves? Sure, but I thought, why not let the grunts handle the grunt work, you know? Means I can just sit back and wait for their report. A winning strategy.
You spoiled little...
Yeah, he's so exhausting. I need a break. There's something in the fountain. Eek! Uh-oh. Yeah, it's a body!
What on earth?
Oh no. Order in the court. We're not in a court. Somebody call forensics. Bad news, sir. Real bad news. Order. I will have order, detective. The ice sculptures in the Winter Wing. They melted. They've all melted.
What?
Did? Huh?
Say...
Way to go, Winter.
What is the meaning of this?
Now we have 2 victims?
Yeesh, talking about deja vu. It's just like 18 years ago. Even the ice is melted again.
Again?
This is like some weird rerun. Same people, same everything. I said it before and I'll say it again. This is no coinky-dink. You're with me, right, Miles Areno?
I am, and I think the answers lie in the IS-7 incident itself. In fact, I'm convinced of it.
Great minds think alike. Alrighty then. Time for another trip down memory lane.
To be continued. Alright, well, we'll call it here. Seems like a good place to pause. We'll pick this up in the next episode. Alright, I guess we're going back in time. I'm kind of excited to see that. I have to remember, talk to my assistant and get their dialogue. I will try my best. As always, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.